I gotta be honest here, man. The last 24 hours have been a complete embarrassment for the Call of Duty community. Not surprising because they're idiots, but still disappointing. I'm talking about the absolute meltdown right now. Total meltdown that these people are having, guys. Meltdown online about these new, oh my God, these new statistical, factual PlayStation, Xbox player charts. You'd think years after years, guys, a long time of getting exposed for fake narratives, people would learn to read past the headline. I mean, like, listen, you think people here are getting clickbaited and rage baited and getting fed a bunch of bullshit and totally have YouTubers completely fudging numbers. Immediately data's like, oh my God, everyone's out here claiming Battlefield's dead or COD is untouchable. Like they just uncovered some kind of secret industry data. Bro, these people barely passed math class, all right? They're idiots. They're stupid. You know what I'm saying? These guys love to use these stats to prove that Call of Duty's alive. But like, you know what? I'm going to use the same stats that prove that Call of Duty's dead, all right? And a Battlefield 6 is amazing. I'm doing the exact same thing that I'm calling these other guys idiots for, but I'm just going to do the exact opposite thing to prove my point because I'm smart. I'm smart, guys. Make sure, hey, by the way, before we go any further, listen, before we go any further, it's very, very important that a lot of people see this video so that I can get ad revenue, get more subscribers. And you know how you could do that? By not being a hater, being a congratulator, and hitting that like button. All right, so hit that like button so I don't have to get a real fucking job. Thank you. So I was literally like supposed to be studying right now for my my new movie I'm making, but I'm too busy doing this, and I'm just gonna be here basically explaining like normal logic to some of these people because they're so stupid. Because you know what, these people just can't stop embarrassing themselves. And once again, before we even get into this, make sure you guys hit that like button to help this video get more views for more people see it so I can make more money. Here's where it all began, okay? Charlie Intel dropped this tweet saying like COD was the most played game in the US on PlayStation and Xbox during the week ending October 11th, right when the Black Ops 7 beta was running. And apparently Battlefield 6, apparently, I mean, like, you know, let's not let facts get in the way of the truth here, but apparently, like allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, listen, when the stats prove that Call of Duty is shit, I'm not gonna listen to those. But when the stats prove that Battlefield 6 is doing awesome, I'm going to listen to those stats. When EA tells me something, I'm going to listen to EA and believe them. When Activision tells me something, it's a lie. We all know how that works. So anyways, Battlefield 6 was supposed to be apparently, allegedly, 12th on PS5 and 8 on Xbox, but that's probably just Activision hating on a Battlefield, like Activision was hating on X-Defiant and trying to, you know, undermine that game. That's why X-Defiant failed. It's not because X-Defiant sucked or no one played it and it was not made very well by a bunch of SJW liberal monkeys up in San Francisco. No, that's not the reason at all. It's because Activision plotted against, against X-Defiant, and that's why it got shut down. So as this tweet, man, it went viral, and COD fans immediately started dunking on Battlefield players like it was some kind of like, you know, amazing victory. But the funny part is this, that almost everything in that tweet is either misleading or straight up wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? When people use this information to say that Battlefield 6 sucks and Call of Duty is awesome, you know, let's just forget about all the times that I have used this exact same tactic to show you that Call of Duty is dead. Like, you know, forget about, we're going to shoot Steam. Look at Steam. Steam only has 50,000 people playing Call of Duty. It's dead. Let's forget about the fact that Steam only, you know, is 2% of the actual player count for Call of Duty, and that Call of Duty completely outsold Battlefield 6. And let's just forget about facts and stats. We don't want anything to do with that. We just want to do everything we can to emotionally charge you dumb assholes up and get you all riled up to buy into the hype and nonsense and think that Donald Trump's an amazing president. He's going to change America and isn't an Israel shill and a reptilian shapeshifter who, defends pedos. But you know what? Let's not even jump into that. So let's just get into this, all right? Everything was fake, all right? For starters, that PS5 and Xbox line isn't even accurate. That data covers all PlayStation consoles. Like, yeah, I know. It's all PlayStation consoles, okay? PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 and all Xbox consoles, not just Series X and S. You know, you can't just cherry pick stats and information to prove a point out here, okay? We don't do that here on this channel. We don't do this at all, you know what I'm saying? We don't entirely in any way whatsoever as a Call of Duty YouTuber who just makes nothing but rage bait content 24/7, makes the same video, same thumbnail, same title over and over again to entertain monkey fucking idiots. We don't do that here, guys. We don't cherry pick with the stats at all. We don't exaggerate or mislead or lie or misrepresent information at all to prove a point ever, okay? No, we do not, all right? So it's all nonsense, all right? It's all fake news. And the biggest detail everyone completely ignores is Battlefield 6 launched on October 10th. This data cuts off October 11th. That's literally 1 day of tracking versus COD's entire week during a major beta window. I mean, exactly. Call of Duty's dead, but only under certain parameters that I find fit to help to fudge numbers and try to, use the amount of coping as I can to prove that Battlefield 6 is a better game and has more people playing like it actually matters. Like, it's really important to know, guys. It's very, very important. By the way, before we go any further, hit that like button if you like big, thick Latinas or big-breasted, hot, tan, white chicks in yoga pants that make their booty stick out like BAM. You know what I'm saying? If you're gay, too, and you like men, hit that like button for that, too. I don't discriminate. I love everybody here as long as you hit that like button. But listen, okay? You can't do this. You cannot do this. Call of Duty is dead under my parameters that I find fit and the information I find to show that it's dead because people want Call of Duty to be dead. Even though the game's been out for 20 years and no matter what data we use and how dead it's supposed to be and how bad the game is, it still sits in the top 3 on every console and every rating and every ranking and every single website that I'm using right now to tell you that Battlefield 6 is better. I mean, let's just forget that fact that Call of Duty is always in the top 3 on the very information that I'm trying to provide to you right now to show you that it's dead. Let me put it this way. If one guy does a push-up every day for a week, that's amazing. Who's going to get fit? And another guy does one for 1 day, who's going to have the higher total? It's not a trick question, guys. But apparently the crowd crowd, the COD crowd, whatever, the cows, moo. They can't grasp that, guys. They see 12 next to Battlefield and go, oh, L ratio, dead game. Just like Call of Duty, L ratio, dead game. I mean, let's get the Twitch strip. Come on, listen. Look here, look, come on. What are you doing here, man? Let's go look at the Steam numbers for Call of Duty. It's a dead game. The Steam numbers show it, and that's the best stats we have, guys. Forget about all the other information I could use that maybe may not prove my point. Let's just look at the Steam numbers. These guys are idiots. Steam shows that COD's dead, guys. Oh my God. And here's the best part. The same chart has WWE 2K25 ranked higher than Battlefield. That's because wrestling, sexy, oiled up, steroided men wrestling each other is hot. I'd rather do that than play Call of Duty. But my point is, if WWE is above Battlefield, how does that mean wrestling slide took over gaming? Or maybe the chart doesn't mean what you think it means. I agree with that. The chart doesn't mean anything at all because we all know that Call of Duty is the worst game ever, and that Battlefield 6 next year is going to kill Battlefield 2042 of X-Defiant 7. Okay? Oh, and also, I got another thing too. Let's clear up another lie. This chart isn't even ranking Call of Duty as a single game, guys. It's ranking Call of Duty headquarters. All right? Headquarters. That includes multiple titles. You know what I'm saying? That means like Warzone, Black Ops 6, even Black Ops 7 beta are all counted together under one launcher. Activision is so shady. It's so shady, being so mad, so angry. Meanwhile, Battlefield is its own product. After this, I'm going to go buy myself a visual copy of Battlefield 6 and jerk off onto it and just be like, I'm so happy for Battlefield 6. It means so much to me that Battlefield 6 kills Call of Duty, guys. Because video games are serious. And whoever's first and second matters to me. Because I have absolutely nothing to do with the creation of any of these video games, nor do I have any stock or anything to win or any money to make by either game being the best. I just like to cry about it on the internet like a giant. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. And I like to rile up fellow to get all excited and crowd up and excited about a game too and cry about it. You know what? Real men like to go on the internet and cry about things that they don't even have anything in it. Like, hey, this game's better than that game. I didn't make it. I have nothing involved in it. But you know what? You all are losers. That's right. You're the losers out there who think that Call of Duty is good and Battlefield sucks. The data also covers just the week ending October 11th. Did I say that? I want to say it again. Battlefield once again had 1 day. COD had 7. It's not even remotely comparable. And yet half the COD community is running with it like gospel truth. I'll tell you what the gospel truth is. Battlefield 6 killed Call of Duty. If you go to the Steam numbers, I'll show you the Steam numbers, guys. The Steam numbers will show you that Call of Duty is dead. All right? I don't care. Like I was saying, I don't care if I'm a giant hypocrite and I'm sit here and use the worst tactics to prove my point than the people I'm accusing of trying to say Call of Duty is dead with false information. Don't forget to become a member, by the way, for this channel to get, nothing. You don't really get anything in return, but you're just going to give me money, and it helps me not have to get a job. Here's a kicker, though. Everybody get you like a kick in the buttocks. A newer charts for the following week already show Battlefield jumping to number 2 on Xbox, while COD is trending down. So Battlefield is beating the worst Call of Duty of all time now. I mean, Battlefield did not jump to number 1 to beat Fortnite or Roblox or Minecraft. So not only is Battlefield not dead, it's literally climbing the ranks as its first full week data comes in. We all know that Call of Duty is dead. The Steam numbers say so, and Battlefield 6 is king. So I have a challenge for everybody out there, all you COD fanboys still coping. Explain to me how comparing 1 day of data is even fair to the 7 days you get for Call of Duty, right? We just go look at the Steam numbers. The Steam numbers tell you that Call of Duty's dead. Battlefield has 4 times as many people, 5 times as many. But you can't. You know why you won't? You're scared. Because logic falls apart the second you actually think about it. But you guys don't think. That's why you're dinks, Call of Duty losers. So I think this video just proves, without doubt, that Battlefield 6 is the greatest game of all time. And I really like EA, and I love big corporations. And I think that the people making Call of Duty are a bunch of losers, and Activision does nothing but lie. But I believe EA. And once again, the Steam numbers, hello, it's all we need. So if you like this video and you hate Call of Duty, make sure to hit that like button. If you love Battlefield and love Call of Duty, make sure to hit that like button 3 times and subscribe. And if you found this video to be informative, please share it with your friends in the group chat. Thank you for watching. Take care. And fuck you, Activision. Call of Duty's dead, guys. Battlefield 6 definitely killed it. These fanboys are losers. Bye.